It's 12:02, or probably 12:03 now. It's a bit chilly. I don't know how I'm going to do this reading today. I feel we're doing masculine, feminine reading. Energies. Okay, yeah, okay. I've got so many cards here. I feel like it's a guidance reading, like, for whatever is going on with you. I mean, it's been a bit of a week. And, I don't wanna talk about it, how you broke my heart. It's like the monsters have been coming out this week. It's like trying to break you down. I've got 2 monster cans here, and they're punch monster, punch energy. One's pipeline punch. Hey there, Sherry. And the other one's Pacific punch. What kind of week have you had, Sherry? Mine's I feel like I've taken a few blows to the stomach. That's what I feel. And pipeline punch and Pacific punch. And I've had dogged the page. Can't get my words out. I'm not going to read that part to you guys. I feel that was for me. I had to kind of, crazy but good. Work has been interesting. Yes, I've been working a lot, so I'm quite tired. But I feel, maybe obviously for a reason, because that's where I feel it's been challenging, is at the workplace. Not so much the home life. And it's like it's, well, my response really inside is, are you fucking serious? Like, perceptions. People's perceptions. Right, so I want to do masculine, feminine energy. I felt it was guidance for the masculine, guidance for the feminine. How to deal with whatever's going on with you guys. So I'm not sure. There are so many cards here. Oh, okay, no, that's gone back in the deck. I need to decide first of all how we're going to do this. Okay, we're going to do it in sections, bite-sized portions. Let me pull 3 cards. Who's going to go first? Feminine. I'm going to pull the masculine's cards now. But I saw the pink can first and it took me to, like, feminines can go first. Chicken shits. I'm just going to say what comes through. That's for the masculines. They want to see what's going on with you first. Okay, we can do that. 3 cards for the feminine's energies, please. And then 3 cards for the masculine's energies. Oh, 2 come out together then. And then the 3rd card. Okay. Affirmators, we'll use these now. Can we have an affirmator for the feminines, please? And for the masculines. My mind's wandering. Oh, that's why we're going to do it in little bite size, because when I give the feminines reading, they can have a think about that whilst I talk to you. Masculines. Where are we putting these cards? We can put them there. Watch videos, get extras, and read exclusives. Magical unicorns. The cards I really want to get to are the angels and ancestors. They're the ones that I could see in my mind's eye. The Sacred Destiny decided to just tag along. I saw this. I saw this card. That's a lot of cards for the masculines there. You have to be, like, shitting me. What's that scratching at the door? What was that noise? You're going through the change. You're making brunch. Good morning. Good afternoon. Original. You're making brunch. That sounds nice. Good morning. How's your week been, Original? Because I haven't had a chance to catch up with you. Let's get a card for the masculines. Okay. Now I've got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Got you captured in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. Overcolour shadows and lights. Okay, a card for the feminine, please. What I can see here, Divine Feminines, is love. The answer that you're seeking is love. Messages of pure love from the unicorns for children of all ages. And then one for the masculines, please, and you're going to have two. Okay. It's like they like to push the limit. Oh, interesting. So it's like the limit's 1, but you push it to 2. Divine Feminines, let's have a look at this message here. We've got love. All we can see is the blueness. The blueness. Don't feel blue. All you need is love. Love for oneself. That's what I'm actually reading. Is about that in the vortex. So let's have a look at these tarot cards. Feel a bit nervous. Transformation energy. I feel that's a masculine's energy here. Masculine's manifesting. Then we have heartbreak. Okay, well, that's just telling you, Divine Feminine, to not feel heartbroken, to feel love. You are loved. You are love. Like attracts like. He likes love. He's realising that he likes love and he's transforming for love. Okay. So I feel the energy of the Divine Feminine here maybe being heartbroken, feeling heartbroken. What's the point of it all? Well, the point of it is love. And then the affirmator is communication. Wonder how the other person's feeling, ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling, tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do, ask, do, tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption would just make asses I like to say, but asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. It's a bonus card. So I feel like I'm here to tell you that you are so loved. Don't think otherwise. Talk to me. Good afternoon, Angie. Good morning, Lucy. My DM reached out to me. We are supposed to meet up and he wants to talk about a bunch of things. He has never said he wants to talk. I'm seeing him tomorrow. Communication. Wonder how the other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. Army. So I felt the energy of the masculines wanting the feminines here to kind of, let's hear what's going on now before they speak up. Okay. Well, that's interesting good news. Angie, darling. You've heard no more. This is original. I've been getting on with work, achieved gold star level this week. Woohoo! Yes, well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. Lady with a Bosch egg. Ancient wisdom. Oh, so you know this. Come on. The answer that you're seeking is love. You know this. You know that that's what we're all seeking. So let's read the love message first. Love, love, love. It says love heals fear. Love from your parents. Love. This card wants you to know the simple yet powerful answer that you seek. It's love. Pure love. Divine love. Healing love. You can heal your current situation by acting more lovingly towards others. You can also tell them I love you. Even holding loving feelings toward another person is a powerful way to heal them and the relationship. Important statement now. Even holding loving feelings toward another person is a powerful way to heal them and the relationship. You can send love to someone who's in need by seeing or feeling love coming from your heart and going to the other person. You are also called upon to teach each other. Doesn't say that, but it's true. You're also called upon to teach others about love. You can do this in many ways. You can talk, write, or sing about it. You can draw, photograph, or paint a picture that shows love. You can make someone laugh to open their heart or inspire them with your own example of living a life of love. This card may also mean that another person really loves you but doesn't know how to show or tell you these feelings. Another important statement. This card may also mean that another person really loves you but doesn't know how to show or tell you these feelings. Remember that not everyone is comfortable with strong feelings. Compassion is part of love, which means being open to other people's differences. Okay. I'm going to read you like my dog-eared page in here. Before we read the lady with the Bosch egg, because it spoke about this. Well, where I opened up to was not here. I did read a bit. Wow, I've read quite a bit here. I opened up to around about here, but then my eyes took me to this part to read actually what we was talking about, so I'm going to read that part to you. When your husband, in his frustration, yells at you and you are reeling in the absence of love that he is currently showing you, you launch a rocket of desire to be respected, to be loved, for a mate who feels better, for a mate who loves you, and click, 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 those requests are received and integrated into your vibrational vortex of creation. And now the law of attraction responds to this swirling creation, drawing in all cooperative components, and your newly amended creative vortex expands. What's going on with me getting the words out? Come on. But there is a very important question that you may want to consider. Are you right now a cooperative component? Are you in the vortex? If you are still reeling in discomfort from your mate's verbal abuse, you are not in the vortex. If you are telling your girlfriend about what happened, defending your innocence in the whole affair, you are not in the vortex. If you are longing for the time when he treated you better, you are not in the vortex. If you are letting it go and remembering how you felt when you decided to marry him, you are in the vortex. If you are not taking his outburst personally and are focused upon other positive aspects of your experience, you are in the vortex. If you feel terrible, you are not in the vortex. If you feel better, you are closer to the vortex. A simple way to understand the vortex is this. Sorry, I've got an itchy eyebrow. 13 minutes 31 on the counter. That's death versus death, isn't it? A mirror. I felt like something was on the rim of the cup. Okay, can we carry on? A simple way to understand the vortex is this. Before your birth into this physical body, you were in the vortex. No restraint, thought resides there. A part of your consciousness that was you is now focused into the physical you that you know as you. The contrast of your life causes you to send rockets of expansion into your vortex, where the larger, non-physical part of you exists. The vortex, which holds only your positive requests for improvement and expansion, holds no thoughts that contradict improvement and expansion. The law of attraction responds to the pure, non-resistant vibration of your vortex and gathers all cooperative, vibrational matching components that are necessary for the completion of the creation. You are one of the components of your creation. In fact, you are the creation. So the only question is, are you, from your physical format right now, a vibrational match to your creation or not? And the way you feel right now, as you focus upon the subject of creation, is your answer. If you are angry, You are not a vibrational match, and you are not in the vortex. If you are feeling appreciation, you are a vibrational match, and you are in the vortex. The key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation, of experiencing the absolute absence of resistance, of achieving complete alignment with all that you have become and all that you desire, and of bringing to your physical experience everything that you desire, is being in the state of appreciation. And there is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than that of self. The habit of thought or belief that holds most people outside of their vortex of creation more than all other thoughts put together is the lack of appreciation of self. Okay. So let's have a look at the lady with the Bosch egg, Ancient Wisdom, card number 31. That's interesting. That's what I read out. 1331 was on the counter. 31. Remember that the answer that you're seeking is love. So the lady with the Bosch egg is the one in this lifetime who has been chosen to keep safe and sometimes keep secret deep esoteric knowledge. Throughout history, most troubled times, there have always been courageous beings. What's going on with my voice? Throughout history's most troubled times, there have always been courageous beings ensuring that sacred knowledge was kept alive. Even though the world may burn, and disasters befall humanity, and wars take down cities, there will always be those brave souls who will take the knowledge, represented by the Bosch egg, camouflage it, and keep it safe, so that at a later time, when the world is finally ready, we can all learn. Well, this is really interesting. So I was taken to looking down at the king, like laying dead. Laying dead on the bed, okay, on the floor. And the masculine here, and it's like he's coming forward at this time because our world is ready to witness pure, true love. And I feel between the counterparts, between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Maybe he just needs clarification of the timing. So I feel like he's one of these souls that has been asked to keep it, to camouflage it, to keep it safe until the timing's right. That's what he's been doing, keeping safe, camouflaging this love. Even though the world may burn and disasters befall humanity and wars take down cities, there will always be those brave souls who will take the knowledge represented by the Bosch egg, camouflage it and keep it safe, so that at a later time, when the world is finally ready, we can all learn. I mean, obviously, this is what you've been doing, Divine Feminine. You know when to... It's not about when to put the pressure on, or when... It's about acting with love, care and consideration. And this is who you are. The lady speaks. My town is on fire. The night sky is full of screams and smoke. And I have done what I can to safeguard this treasure from the sacred library. I will keep it safe, record its wisdom, and ensure that these truths stay alive for a future time. I hope that you understand the history of the knowledge you crave, and respect and acknowledge the freedom of the times you now live in, and do the work yourself. It may be that at some time you too will find my egg, and that you are the person chosen to speak of the knowledge others thought was lost. Or it may be that you too are a guardian of wisdom. If you are, know when to keep silent, know what to keep to yourself, and know that some secrets come to light at the right time. I bring you now the symbols of the alchemists, the secrets of the Gnostics, and the wisdom of the magicians and the witches and the herbalists, all saved for this time in this strange form of the egg. Divination message. It may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you, even dark. It is likely that you are receiving messages from times when people like you, misfits and mystics, were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with the Renaissance or medieval times and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you, a very fortunate being living in very fortunate times. Keep it safe, learn all that you can, explore esoteric symbology and the history of magic and spirituality. Know now that while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. Okay. I feel, because I can resonate with that part about maybe keeping silent about certain practices. Otherwise you can maybe find yourself under attack, and I feel that's kind of what I felt the energy was for this week, kind of under attack. So what do we say to that then? Because I feel like this masculine, I don't know whether or not he's been under attack himself, but I feel there's definitely this energy of wanting to partner up here. Protection is coming through. Okay. 21 minutes, 54 seconds. Let me just have a little breather. What else has been going on, guys? Have you got anything else to tell me? I feel like I'm speaking to you guys, but I feel like I've got the... Oh my goodness, I feel really itchy. Cause you're too sexy, beautiful, and everybody wants to taste, that's why I still get jealous. Should we have a look at your mermaids? We haven't even got the mermaids here. If we bring in the mermaids in, we can... I was going to say, should we have a look at your unicorn card? Look, I've got them here. Those two like this. Then we've got these two like this. These three cards like this. What am I going to have a look at? The magical mermaids and dolphins. It's the energy of that doesn't seem fair. And then a car beeped outside. It's like the Divine Feminines can have one of these as well. But let's get one for the masculines first. Oh, you want one for the feminines first? Okay, we'll get a magical mermaids and dolphins card for the Divine Feminine first. Self-employment. You are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Yes. When you're self-employed, you don't really have the bullshit of the corporate world. This is true. Like I said, I felt like it all has like a purpose because it's making me realise I really enjoy working for myself rather than like working for others. So, self-employment. You've been very hard on yourself lately, using harsh words toward yourself verbally or mentally. While it's healthy to hold yourself up to high standards, this card says that you've bordered on self-abuse. Everyone makes mistakes and it's normal to feel regret occasionally. What's important though is how you handle these mistakes. As you focus on your positive attributes, your self-esteem will increase and your stress level will be diminished. Remember that guilt is the opposite of love. Okay, so no feeling any guilt. Divine Feminine. I don't feel we've finished quite yet with the Divine Feminines reading. Okay. So as you focus on your positive attributes, your self-esteem will increase and your stress level will be diminished. Remember that guilt is the opposite of love. Your guilt doesn't help anyone or anything, but your divine love helps everyone everywhere. Affirm, I ask that all effects of my mistakes be undone in all directions of time, and I now release all guilt completely. I love my true self from top to bottom. the hell have I just read here? It's quite funny, really. I've just read about self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Oh dear. Okay. Right. Self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur. Your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. You have the drive, discipline, and desire to be your own boss. This card also shows that you have the magical ingredients for a successful business. Heaven wants you to know that you're fully supported spiritually. As long as you stay enthusiastic, new opportunities will come to you. Your positive energy attracts customers, clients, and contracts. If you're in the process of opening a new business, now is the time to do spiritual work. Okay. So if you're in the process of opening a new business, now is the time to do spiritual work, praying, meditating, visualizing, and affirming, to conduct research about your business and to work on yourself by eating healthily, getting sufficient sleep, and exercising regularly. These multiple layers of action will propel you to miraculous business opportunities. I feel the self-forgiveness part here, there was something in there that made me kind of think of the other side. Oh, guilt is the opposite to love. Well, you've got love, so I felt the opposite side here. Masculines may be feeling a bit guilty, but they're definitely giving you a boost here, saying that you are supported. Do your research, stay enthusiastic, and new opportunities will come your way. You're manifesting here, Divine Feminine. It's a very fulfilling life purpose you're manifesting here. Okay, cheeky. I'm going to read here because the next part, I didn't read the part here where it says, why would someone lose self-confidence? So Jerry, who is Esther Hicks, Esther channels Abraham. But this is Jerry asking, speaking to Abraham through Esther, so asking some questions. So why would someone lose self-confidence? Jerry. So this is Jerry asking, or speaking, let's say that. Well, I guess I usually talk about my own experiences because they are the ones where I'm surest about what happened and how I felt. I remember that as a little child, I had such self-confidence. I didn't know a stranger. I felt capable of accomplishing just about anything. But then, as the years went by, I began to accept the criticism of others. I began to feel criticism toward myself, and I lost that self-confidence. I became almost introverted. Today, when I see little children coming in with that bravado and high self-confidence, I remember feeling that way, but then little by little, I see them get what I called chopped down as their self-confidence diminishes. Would you clarify why we experience this erosion of self-appreciation and how can we prevent it? And how can we uplift others to a higher degree of self-appreciation? Abraham. You are right. It is really only through your own experiences that you can understand anything. For this reason, your life has caused you to expand, to launch rockets into your vibrational vortex of creation, but true knowledge or understanding is experienced only when you allow yourself to catch up with and merge with those rockets. No knowledge is ever experienced by your trying to catch up with rockets that have been launched by others. This is why words do not teach. It is only your own life experience that teaches. That is why you are so fiercely independent in the beginning, not wanting to take other people's words for things, wanting your own experience, wanting to make your own decisions, wanting your own freedom to choose. None of that wanting ever recedes or becomes less. In fact, it becomes more. The reason why the bravado that you are born with usually fades is because you allow yourself to become distracted from your vortex. In other words, you allow others to convince you that it is more important to you to pay attention to how they feel than how you feel. Every emotion that you feel is an indication of your relationship with your vortex. When you feel confident, that means that your current thought is a perfect match to the way the source within you, from inside your vortex of creation, is feeling about you. When you feel embarrassed, that means that your current thought does not match the way the source within you is feeling about you. So when parents or teachers or friends project an attitude of disapproval towards you in an effort to evoke a more pleasing to them behaviour from you, if you respond to their disapproval by modifying your thoughts, words or behaviour to please them, you have distracted yourself from your own true guidance and from your own true source of confidence. And so, it is not that your self-confidence erodes, but rather that you are disallowing the continual replenishment of it. As you seek approval from them, you are distracted from your foundation of source energy renewal, again, looking for love in all the wrong places. For you to uplift others, you must direct them to their own fountain of replenishment. You do not help them by asking them to respond to your approval or disapproval. Many of you think that the way to uplift others is by showering them with your own approval. But if they're looking to you for the refreshment of their being, and you have other things to which you want to give your attention, they will be in trouble. Or if they are looking to you and you yourself are not connected to your own stream of replenishment, so you have nothing to give them, they are again in trouble. But if you help them understand that they have a source of refreshment that is independent of all other humans, and that they have only to understand the nature of their own vortex of creation and align with it often, now you have offered them true upliftment that will serve them independently all of the days of their lives. Okay, whew, I feel tired. Masculines, let's get on with your side, yeah? Because we've been on for 32 minutes. Angie, I'm interviewing for 3 different positions at my business this week. I'm hoping to fill in all 3 positions. Awesome. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Let's look at the masculine's energy here then. Okay. Well, that's very similar to the... You just can't see, like, his face here. He's wanted to manifest. Okay. So, you're thinking. We can see that you're thinking here. What do you do? Right, tapping into the feminine's intuition. That's the card of feminine intuition. When you don't know what to do, go with him. The energy is all a bit still. And time to make a choice. Time to make a choice. Okay. He's got his hands full. Because there's this part here about timing, wanting to know clarification on the timing. It's time to make a choice. It's like she's risen here. Look at the feminine's energy. She had this, like, sheet, dress, nightgown over her. It's time. Okay. Your affirmation, don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yes, that's probably it. That's interesting because I felt like that was a message for the feminine here. So maybe you are having a lot projected onto you personally. It's like, don't take it personally, because that energy, it's like it's being attracted to you. I feel maybe because this masculine's wanting... Well, he's shitting himself here, isn't he? But it's like it's lucky day. I feel like all the birds are shitting on him. That's like a sign of good luck. But that's very interesting. So Divine Feminines, I say, don't take it personally. I feel it's a reflection maybe of the masculine's energy here. He knows he has to make a choice. It's not about making a decision. It's about making a choice. Okay. And this energy of you picking up on it. It's like he's got his back to you. I've just flipped this card over. Okay, let's have a look and see what the magical unicorns want to say. I've got the mermaids on my lap, on my lap. Hello and goodbye. So he's definitely going through the change here. Because I felt like he was, he's all packed up, isn't he? Ready to go. The communication army, it spoke here. He's ready to communicate, but he's shitting himself. It's like, bless him. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach and understanding. Okay. You've just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. I feel his nervousness. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. You can see now why he wanted to heal. But I'm talking to them as if they're not even here. You can see now why the Divine Masculine wanted to know what was going on with you, Divine Feminine. Hello and goodbye. I feel like I've got a big lump in my throat. Very soon. Okay, let's hello and goodbye. It's okay to be different. I feel like, well, you need to be different. You don't need to be like everybody else, do you? You're here for, like, change. You are the change agents. Hello and goodbye. Your life is changing, and you may feel that you don't have much control. Yet you're safe and taken care of during this time of change. During your life, you'll experience many changes. As you say goodbye to the old and hello to the new, you'll learn that change is a part of everyone's life. You may feel sad to say goodbye, and you may feel afraid of what will happen in the future. And this card tells you that new friends are coming your way. You aren't alone though, as you will always have old friends and current family members who love you and care about you. So please tell them about your feelings. Change helps you let go of anything you've outgrown. As you say goodbye to the past, you'll always keep the love and lessons you've learned safely within your heart. They're treasures that you'll always keep through your life. Page number 33, Christ consciousness coming through. Let me just see if there's any more of a message here. Say hello to the new people, places and events that are coming to you. There's nothing to fear about your future. It's happy, bright, and will be lots of fun. That's good to hear. Let's look at these two Oracle of Shadows and Light. Angel of Alchemy, Miracle. It's very interesting. The feminine's energy is coming through. Remember we had the card of heartbreak. And this card talks about, well, suffering, illness. I feel the energy of the feminine, you know, this is going to take a miracle. And a miracle's coming. But I feel that this is the replenishment that is required. And I feel the masculine knows that that is what is required. Oh, fucking hell, let's just get the book and read the message, Lucy. Okay, 21. The Angel of Alchemy is the miracle who stands between the physician and death. She is the powerful healing angel who will resolve this health issue that is confronting you at this present time. Her role is to help you to find the perfect treatment for your body and to restore your well-being naturally and healthfully. She helps you find the right doctor, the right treatment, the right healing mode, and the right attitude and energy to overcome this challenge. She will draw on powerful energy from her heart chakra, which will be sent to you and which can revive your energy and your belief in the possibility of your perfect health. She will help you to find the courage to face physical life, for it is that which has overwhelmed you from time to time. The sheer courage it takes to experience life in physical form is that which she is here to help support you in, and to show you that not only does it take great courage, it brings the greatest of all blessings. The angel of alchemy speaks. I'm here to help you make a miraculous shift in your body and your health. Whether you have an injury or an illness, or simply feel ill at ease within the form you currently have, I am the angel of alchemy, and I can show you how to change your current experience of physicality. I stand here and have done so for many thousands of years. I have seen the fear and the guilt of others. I have seen the fear of infection, the anguish of pain, and the despair of life seeming to end. But I'm here with you now to show you how to create health and strength, and how to stop being so frightened of growing old and having times when your body will challenge you. All will be well, and all this will pass. This form is just one of many you will create. Let me show you how to live anew with love and health. Divination message. There may be health challenges for you at the present time. Regardless of what you or one dear to you may be experiencing, it is time to ask yourself, what would I do if I knew I had a short time left to live on this planet? Then begin to take action on these plans. Because the beautiful thing about looking deeply into the human fear of death is that this examination of mortality will create an exquisite sense of being alive now. And you will reprioritize, and you will begin to shift your life in new and meaningful ways once you see that time, in the sense of bodily life, can be short. Do not hesitate. Take action now on changing what can be changed. When you receive this card, you're about to turn a corner with a health challenge. The current situation has actually served you in many ways. It's brought your focus back to what is truly valuable in your life and made you aware of areas of neglect. Now you can move forward with a refreshed set of priorities that are based in something very real. The angel of alchemy encourages you to make your healing, either your own or that of someone close to you, the top priority. It's time to make a choice. Sirens outside. It said about turning a corner. So should we have a look at the corner that I turned down? What about comparing ourselves unfavourably to others? Okay, Jerry. Long after I was able to afford a more luxurious car, I continued to drive more conservative cars because I remembered being critical of people who drove luxury cars. Then once I left my criticism of luxury car owners behind, I drove the most expensive car that was made. But in both cases, I was influenced by the response that I would attract from other people. Would you call that an unhealthy game? Abraham, anytime what someone else thinks about you becomes more important than your own balance with self, you are in a less than healthy position. Anytime you take action to try to manipulate or affect others' opinions or attitudes towards you, you are in a less than healthy position, because you are replacing your own guidance system with their opinion. Okay. So should we get one of these mermaid cards on my lap here? And then we should have a look at the other. Because now I feel it's okay listening now. I can speak to the masculine directly. Let's do that. Don't get scared now. Okay. Friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Such indecision. And the energy of like, you know, you want to. You want to just show up. Okay. So you want to show up. Friendship. Although you're busy with responsibilities, I mean, you do have your hands full here, it's important to take time out to play with one or more friends. And I feel this is because it's healing. The Divine Feminine here, energy is coming through saying, oh, you're just going to be replenished, healed, you're going to feel so much better. And so too shall she. Lot of S's there. And so too shall she. By the interaction. Oh, did you see that? Fairies want to play. The fairies most definitely want to play. Okay. Whether a new acquaintance or a beloved old friend, it's important for you to balance your schedule with some good old-fashioned companionship and frivolity. When you play and laugh, the healing love, to be able to do that. When you play and laugh, you open yourself to infusions of healing love. My eyes feel so bloody tired. They also give you, when you play and laugh, you open yourself to infusions of healing love. Friends help you remember how lovable you are. They also give you support without wanting anything in return. Play stimulates creativity, which helps you return to your responsibilities with a renewed outlook and increased energy. Affirm, I now have wonderful friends and free time to spend engaging in playful activities with my loving companions. Okay. Bite-sized pieces, Lucy. I don't think we're going to get through all these cards here. Two Little Witches, magical space clearing time. This is what's going on in your life, Divine Masculine. Hello and goodbye. Magical space clearing time. Card number 30. About the two little witches, from out of the shadows come the two little witches, solemn and sincere. They fix you with their clear green and blue gaze and ready you for the magic that is the broom they are about to pass on to you. And what is the magical secret of this broom? Why, that it can sweep clear and old, stout energy that is lurking about you at the moment. Take this broom and see it whisk all by itself, once, twice, 3 times, widdershins around your house, your hearth, your home, and it will clear out all that is hiding in the shadows of the corners. It will clear out all that is hiding in the shadows of the corners and the underneath of the rooms of your soul and home. Widdershins is a traditional direction for clearing energy. It means against the sun, and in the northern hemisphere, to go widdershins is to direct energy in a counterclockwise direction. In the southern hemisphere, it is to direct energy clockwise. When it is done, they clap their hands 3 times, and the broom returns to their arms, and they move on to the next home that needs their help. But now that is done, oh, the taste of fear in my mouth, come now. But now that is done, what will you fill your space and your life with? That is the greatest and trickiest choice of all, but one which only you can make. So let's repeat that, holding up this card here. But now that is done, what will you fill your space and your life with? That is the greatest and trickiest choice of all, but one that only you can make. The two little witches speak. Out, out, and from within, we cleanse this space from trouble and din. Out, out, let all be gone, and make this place a cheerful home. We are here to cleanse and clean. We are creatures in between. We will work from dusk till dawn to ensure energy is reborn. We leave it clear and bright and blank, and for this task we ask no thanks. But we do wish you well in this. May all brought in create your bliss. Come to the Lady Speaks. Lady with the Bosch egg is next. Divination message. Make the mundane work for you. It's time to conduct a house clearing, followed by a house blessing. Here is an easy pointer. New locations, either the smallest of changes for household objects or rearrangement of what goes where in your bedroom, or an entire move is very much on your mind when these twin witches show up with their brooms of power. If there's anything keeping you back from making that change, please make small, useful, and symbolic gestures. Shift the furniture and clear away what you no longer need. Whenever we make a change, we always rediscover stuff we've been hanging on to, stuff that's weighed us down, without our even realising it was there. Time for a space clear for you. Okay. So this is the point where I stop kind of giving separate readings. Like to separate the energy. They don't need to be separated. It's coming together. So let's pull some cards now. I want to go to these angels and ancestors. Dr. Alban. It's my life, my world. Hermit, retreat and recharge. I've opened up to the oracle. Let's have a look at this energy here. The Hermit. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. The Hermit card is one of the solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within, and if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. You just put them energies together there. So the Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process, so retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. Okay. Sacred Destiny. You are my destiny. You are my one only. You bring that joy to me. Just one card. When my whole world was lonely, angel in the skies. Fulfillment. Fidgety today. The laden peach tree. The peach tree blooms early, and because of this, it is often a symbol of spring and the renewal of life. It is also the Chinese symbol of a happy marriage and of fertility. In some traditions, it stands for immortality. Ripe peaches also portend fertility. I'm just being careful about saying this word out loud. Fecundity. I don't even know if you pronounce it like that. And great fulfillment. In Korean traditions, the peach represents happiness, riches, honours, and longevity. In the Renaissance, peaches represented the heart and love, and speaking the truth from one's heart. So the sacred landscape wants you to know, fulfillment is at hand. No matter what is occurring in your life, put your attention on what is splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Find bliss in the moment, love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of people and things that don't feel empowering and that drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of your own needs. This kind of, this covers it all, what we spoke about. Okay, so let me repeat it. It kind of just covers the whole reading. Fulfillment is at hand no matter what is occurring in your life. Put your attention on what is splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Find bliss in the moment. Love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of people and things that don't feel empowering and that drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of your own needs. If you've had health issues, a ripe peach represents a return to better health. Savour your life with gusto and with grace. Experience and embrace life in all its permeations. And if you want to conceive a baby or a new project or start a new relationship, this card is an excellent omen for a great outcome. Let's just go to the journey of love now. Yeah, let's go there. And then we'll finish with a Rumi message. Oh, okay. Messages from your angels. Oh, we've got, look at this. Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel here. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. There's only 4 archangels in here. And Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Wow. I feel like this is for like the divine feminines. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. I feel that's like kind of from the masculines. And then here, Archangel Michael. But I feel this is for the masculines. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. See, kind of with each other here, guiding each other, giving each other like confidence. So let's, we'll get 1 message from here. Oh, okay, we get 2. We've got Crystal. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. And then we have Patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. It's like the lady with the Bosch egg here. It's time to learn. And also to, it said about self-employment. Like now's the time to do your spiritual work, to pray, to meditate, to visualize. Right, let's go to the journey of love now. We'll get this reading wrapped up. Been on for an hour. We're nearly. I'm putting a trampoline in the next door neighbour's garden. He's assembling a trampoline. That takes up the whole of the garden now. Bounce. Come on, bounce. I figured out what that song was. Come, baby, baby, come, come. Well, you gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some. Her Grace, card number 17. Doesn't that message say something about living with gusto and grace? I felt masculine, feminine. 17. The goddess is awakening within your life. It may be within your own body, within a sensual deepening of relationship with your own body or with the body of another, through expanding creativity, a sudden burst of feeling that you cannot logically explain, a desire to move, to dance, to express yourself, to sing, to write music, to draw, to play in nature, to swim, and to collect shells and lie on your back in the moonlight, gazing at the stars. Let her reach you. She is calling to you from ancient times, calling you to allow her more deeply into your life. Celebrate the divine feminine. She is coming to life for you. Whether man or woman, your life is about to be touched by her magic, never to be the same again. This oracle brings you a message. There is a woman who brings divine blessing into your life, who is trying to connect with you more deeply. The blessing may be one that is obvious or one that is hidden in a challenge. The woman may be your own body, if you are female, or your own inner feminine, if you are male. It may be a spiritual or physical being, the great mother, your lover, your sister, or your dearest friend. It may be a woman as yet unknown to you, but who holds a soul contract with you, an agreement predestined to awaken you. The empowerment will come to you not by rejecting what is offered by this feminine presence, but by embracing it and finding your truth through it. This is exciting because it means you are growing. You are entering into the feminine temples of wisdom and finding a home there. Okay, the poem. I was born long before our time, and yet my time with you is something new. For you awaken in me a spirit that was longing for release, waiting for your touch. I thought I was safe to stay inside the boundaries and walls I carried with me. You touched all of me, and we walked outside the lines together. Let's finish this reading with a message from Rumi. We all stand together. That's card number 17, and up there I can just see some. There's total 17 hours. So I'm sure that has meaning. Okay, these cards feel nice and light. I was thinking about in 17 hours' time. Well, it's supposed to be about 1 o'clock. So that would be about... That's about tomorrow morning time. Let love transform. We had this message not long ago. Card number 14. Let love transform. The spring of love arrives to transform the dust into a garden. The call is heard from the heavens to bid the wings of soul to fly. The sea becomes filled with pearls, the dry land receives the water of life, the stone becomes a ruby, and the body becomes all soul, Rumi. Love is my medicine, intelligent medicine. It takes death and makes it a passageway into greater life. What genius is this? A genius that will render anything and everything as a pathway to life. I have found a bench upon which we may be seated, nay, not a bench, a love seat. It is carved of precious ruby. It sits under the gentle shade of an ancient tree that thrives in love's garden. Come sit with me, beloved, as we let the whispers of the great beloved penetrate our hallowed ears, carried upon the sweet afternoon breeze. As the sun begins to set, the colours become vibrant. Even if we are deaf to the beloved's tender whispers, we shall not be blind. We shall be captured by the vivid display of the beloved's artistry and be transported into peace. This oracle comes to you as a living spiritual gift. Whether you realise it or not, you have triumphed. You have blossomed, succeeded, cast aside that which was unworthy, and taken up love's way. How much delight there is from all those that walk this way of love, of life, to find another precious companion in their midst. You are welcomed into this world where love finds a way. There is nothing impossible for love. It is not bound by the mind, and because of this, all manner of miraculous grace works through it in endless creative variety. The great beloved is a show-off, creating with such genius as to be breathtaking. Were we able to remain always in the heart, we would be constantly breathless in a fit of appreciation and awe so great, truly, there would not be even a sliver of emptiness through which fear could enter. So what does this mean? It means an avenue for divine fulfillment has been found. You are being given the power for spiritual success. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself, but you must comply according to the law of love. And what does that mean exactly? Do not attach yourself to the form that your resolution and success will take. Why would we seek to limit love's creative genius thus? No, instead, trust that it will be magnificent, perfection, literally the work of great genius. Detach yourself from expectations of timing. The harvest will be at the best time when the ripeness is just right, so utterly juicy and sweet. You should know with certainty that this was the best way. Not a moment sooner would have been perfect, not a moment later. Absolute trust is the best way to adhere to the law of love. This gives you rather some energy to spare, perhaps that might have otherwise been engaged in perpetuating worry or doubt. Well, I'm so happy to see that you are twiddling your divine thumbs and wondering if you are not going to worry. If you are just going to surrender and trust, then what exactly will you do with yourself? Well, of course, you can just live your life, but perhaps you may want to dance barefoot and wild with me upon the cool sand at midnight under the fullness of the harvest moon. Let's finish with the sacred honouring ritual. Open your arms to the heavens and imagine sacred bounty pouring down more than you can hold. This is love's gift of plenty to you. Imagine whatever it is you want: love, abundance, peace, passion, healing, purpose. Let it all descend into your body and soul just like that. And when you are ready, place your hands on your heart and say, I am love zone. I am seated with my brother Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, upon the love seat in the sacred garden of the divine creator. I am blessed to fulfill my destiny, to become divinity awakened and embodied, to receive all of life with the wings of angels at my back, so I may rise with my sacred animal feet to dance with sacred delight upon this earth. Put your hands in prayer. Bow your head for a moment. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. And remember, above all else, I trust love. The answer that you seek is love. Right, guys, I will catch up with you soon. So until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.